I'm Mia. It's been a while since you guys see my face. I have been sick with asthma and still trying to keep up with readings and, getting readings out on time. So it's been a bit much. I skipped March for the monthlies, but I will be back for April because I just could not do it all the way I was feeling. Okay, so right now I'm having, you buy one, you get one 10 minutes for free. One reading is $30, and you get 10 minutes for free. If you have over five questions, the price goes up. And I have to say that because some people will send about 10 questions, and I don't mind. I've answered all 10, but it takes a lot more time. So once it becomes over 5 questions, the price will definitely go up. Okay, only because that's a whole lot of detail that I have to give, and but lately I have been, answering everybody's questions. So as of today, which is March 17th, happy St. Patrick's Day, if you have more than 5 questions, then I will give you a specific price. So you would just email me and your questions. But I will have a specific price for that. I have not thought of the price just yet, but I just want to let you know that it will be a little more than $30 if you have over 5 questions, because most of the time I get questions that require a lot of detail. And some people that read, or some psychics, may give you just like a straight out answer just to answer the question. I like to make sure you understand what I'm saying. So I do like to give a lot of detail, because some people, that could be their, their only $30 that they set aside for a reading, and they may not have another $30 or 15 for email reading or something like that, and they don't feel satisfied, but they paid for it, but they don't feel satisfied. My goal is to make you feel satisfied with what I give you, and you're always going to have questions, but I want you to be satisfied with the answer. So I do go into as much detail as possible. Now, some questions don't require a lot of detail, but I do make sure that you have as much detail. Like, I'll read it back to myself, or I'll watch the video before I send it, and I'll be like, would I feel satisfied with that answer? Like, I do that. So, just understand that. So if it's over 5 questions, there will be a different price other than $30. It will not be over $50, but it will be a little more pricier, because I'm giving you more content. Okay, so getting back to the reading. Oh, my birthday is coming up March 25th, and I did receive a gift from one of my clients. I don't know if she wants me to say her name, but she knows who she is. So, I don't like to put people's names out there because I didn't ask her, could I say her name? But I got this wine glass, which is really nice. It says, finally, a wine glass that fits my needs. And it does fit my needs, because I have wine that I plan on drinking very soon. And she sent me these two glasses. So I just want to say thank you to her for doing this for me, because I've never got anything sent to me before from a client. So, it makes me feel very, very, very special. So I just wanted to say shout out to her, because that was really nice of her to send that to me, because I am a wine drinker. Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to see what's going on with Wendy Williams and her husband. And then we're going to move on to Cardi B and Offset, then Nicki Minaj and Kenny. And we're even going to look at Beyonce and Jay-Z. I decided to add them to the deck because I'm going to be reading on Beyonce and Jay-Z soon, okay? All right, so here we go. So we're going to pick 2 cards for each. Okay, so the first one will be, this is, what's crazy? in my what just came to me is to pick for Cardi B and Offset first. I don't know why. So we're gonna pick Cardi B and Offset, and then we're going to do Wendy Williams and her husband. I guess no one cares about them. And then we're gonna do that's Wendy Williams and her husband. Then we're gonna do Nicki Minaj and her boo, and last but not least, Jay-Z and Beyonce. We're gonna leave Jay-Z and Beyonce at the top. So the first one is Cardi B and Offset. The middle is Wendy Williams and her husband. Then on the side, we have Nicki Minaj and her man. At the top, we have Beyonce and Jay-Z. We're going to clarify them with love oracle cards just to peep and see what's going on. Oh, we have one more couple to do. Khloe and Tristan. What a mess. That tangle web we weave. Okay, so Khloe and Tristan, we're going to put them over here next to Cardi B and Offset. I know y'all can't see them, but I'm going to show them to you. So, here we go. And I will be back with April monthly readings. I did not do March because I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired. I work another job. I was sick. It was just a mess. So I'm going to be back for April to give you your April reads. So sorry I had to skip March because in the beginning, the very beginning of March, I was a hot mess. Okay, so here we go. All right, so first, we're going to give them all cards to clarify their situation. And here we go with, this is Tristan and Khloe. This will be Beyonce and Jay-Z. This will be, I'm just picking them randomly, Offset, Cardi B. And this will be Wendy Williams and her man. And then we're over here with Nicki Minaj and her man. Okay, so I'm trying not to make this a super, super duper long video. But we're going to start with Khloe and Tristan, okay? We all know who they are. So we have the Page of Cups, and we have the King of Swords. So the thing is here is that I feel like they are... I feel like he is trying to make up with her, but as you can see, he's a page. If he makes up with Khloe, he's going to cheat on her again. And I don't honestly think he went into this situation with Khloe like he was going to be faithful to her. I really don't think so. I really feel like she knew either he told her, like, I have other bitches on the side. I got a couple girls, we could kick it, if that's what you want. Or she already got that vibe, but she still went with it. Because he is a page, and he's been a page, and he always will be a page. That's like a young, immature energy. With the King of Swords here, there's a firm decision going on. There's a firm decision going on. So I don't feel like Khloe has taken him back yet, but she may. I don't feel like she has taken him back yet. I feel like she's trying to put her foot down. They're trying to make decisions as far as the baby is concerned, like legal decisions. I feel like, he's apologizing. He's being respectful. He's, telling her he loves her and the baby and, all those kind of things. He may be even telling her they could work it out. But as you can see, this page is not mature enough. It's going like straight off of emotion, not doing too much logical thinking at all. So I feel like, he's trying to do the right thing as far as, their child is concerned, but he will never be faithful. So I see them in a stage of trying to get along because of True. That's all I feel like. It's like, she's so concerned or using this baby as like how, the reason why she's keeping him around. But girl, you're keeping him around because you just want him around and you're not tired of being shitted on yet. But she is basically using, I wouldn't say using, but well, she is kind of using the baby as an excuse to kind of just be around him and accept his little bullshit here and there. But I see them trying to work something out. I don't see them saying that they're back in a relationship, but I see them trying to work at some things that have something to do with like legal stuff, you know. Forgiving and learning in reverse. She doesn't feel like she can forgive him. She doesn't feel like she could heal. He also has some healing to do. Tristan has some things going on where he has some issues. Um, it could be trust issues. It could be things that he was conditioned with as he was getting older. But I don't feel like she feel like she can forgive him. You know, like I said, he's not the type of man that needs to be in relationships without some type of healing. I'm gonna put it that way. And she doesn't feel like she can forgive him. So it's like, let's just do what we have to do for true. I mean, she's still in love with him, but she doesn't feel like she can forgive him. But she still wants him around. So we can put it that way. Woo! Cardi B and Offset. We have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so they realize that they love each other, but they are both realizing that their working relationship is great. They love doing business together. They really, really love doing business together. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's like, let's just see what happens. I don't see them as like, they're back together, but they're not, they're back together, but what am I trying to say here? Cardi B and Offset are back together, but it's almost like business is first. They have a business relationship. They have a business relationship. And they feel like it's better for them to be together for business. You know, they're both kind of skeptical of how it will continue to work, but they're both willing to put in the time and the energy to make it work. I feel like Cardi B feels like this is her last time. Like, if you, with the Seven of Pentacles, like, you running out of patience. If you don't get it right this time, then I gotta go, bruh. Like, I don't want to put any more effort into this. I don't want to put any more effort into this. I don't know. It's still a little unbalanced. And I feel like it's someone else. Like, it could have been, I don't think it's someone else that he's cheating on her with right now, but it could be someone else outside of her that he has to give money to, that he's giving money to. Okay? And she's kind of, I don't know if he has got, I don't see, you know, on his album it's like Father 4. I don't think it's any of them. It could be an additional woman that he slipped up and messed up with, that he's giving money to, and she's like, ugh, like, oh my God, like, I better not have to deal with this again. Like, it could be somebody else that had popped up saying that they were pregnant. But a lot of these women that these men in Hollywood are cheating with, they are giving hush money to shut up. They are signing agreements and giving money to shut the hell up. It's a lot of them out there. And I think this is one of them situations, because right here with the Six of Pentacles, you have 2 on this side, you have 3 on this side, and 1 in the middle. So one side is unbalanced. One side is getting more than the other. So he is investing most of his time and energy and money into Cardi B, but I do feel like it's something else on the outside that he's taking care of. But for the most part, they want to work it out, and they feel like it's also a good business decision for them to stay together. Religious factors we have here. It says your life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual paths. So I feel like this is more Cardi with her beliefs, like, and maybe him too. I don't know his sign. What's Offset sign, y'all? Let me know. But I know Cardi's a Libra, and she really feels like you need to work it out. That's why the Pentacles are here, because they both feel like it's important for their family to stick together. It's important for them to stick together and raise culture together. So that's what's affecting it. Like, even though he's cheating and he knows that he's done wrong, he feels like he needs to be with them. He needs to be around. He needs to be the provider, and it's also he wants Cardi close to him as far as doing business as well. He don't want nobody, else kind of guiding her in the wrong direction as far as the industry. Even though she's been in the industry for a while, he just feels like he likes to protect her, when it comes to the business and things like that. But for the most part, they feel like that they should work it out. Like it's important for them to work it out. And so, and this has a lot to do with Cardi's beliefs. I feel like Cardi is like, when I got married, and I had this baby, it was supposed to be me, you, and the baby, together. We're supposed to work through this if we're married, like things like that. So that's where they are. Now we are here with Wendy Williams and her husband. We have the moon and we have the chariot. So they're not telling everything. With Wendy Williams and her husband, it's going to be real quick. They're not telling everything. They are hiding a lot from the public, number one. And he could be still hiding a lot of things from her. Wendy Williams he's telling Wendy Williams, and Wendy Williams is like, okay, we're not going to air that. We're not going to say that. So it's a lot of whatever agreement they made behind closed doors, and they're keeping it hush hush. And they've decided to move forward with the relationship, even though they didn't see eye to eye. So they could have came up with some type of agreement, like, okay, you did this. What I'm going to do is, even though we're separated, or even though I feel this type of way, I'm going to go on camera, and this is what I'm going to do. And behind the scenes, nobody is not going to ever know what's really going on. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, it's a lot that I'm looking for my dog. Fifi? Fifi! Oh, there she is. Sorry, I was looking for my dog. You want to come here and say hi to the people? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, come here. Come here. You want to say hi? Since she's up here, she's making a lot of noise. Come here. There you go. Oh, here she is. There she is. Look at her. Oh, she's a hyper little thing. Okay. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye. Sit down. Sorry about that, y'all. She just sit down. Sit down. She wants to get back on my lap. It's not happening. Okay. Anyway, y'all might hear her panting in the back. I know. I'm in the middle of a reading. Maybe later. Okay. Okay. All right, so there's a lot that we don't know. She walked away like, whatever. There's a lot that we don't know with Wendy Williams and her husband that it's just like, we're going to keep this hush-hush and we just going to push forward. We're just going to keep going. So it's just like wrapping up shit in a box and putting a bow on it and handing it to somebody. And we the people she handing it to. And, she's just trying to make everything all beautiful and pretty and putting sugar over top of shit. And that's basically where they're at. Pretending to, and so then we have stay optimistic. She doesn't stay optimistic about your love life in reverse. She already know what it is. She know he ain't gonna stay faithful. She doesn't even have faith in her own marriage, but she's not even putting it out there like that. But she knows that he ain't gonna be what he wants her to be. I mean, if he's been with this mistress for over I don't know how many years, Wendy Williams knows the deal. She knows the deal. She knows everybody else's business. So I would assume that she knows her own. But she knows that he ain't going to be, what she wants him to be. Fifi, sit down, hon. Sorry. She just being everything. But she don't even have faith in her own marriage at all. So she's just like, we're going to keep this hush-hush. She got to protect her money. She like, you're not walking away with nothing. We're going to stick this out. We're going to stay together. Wendy is a smart businesswoman. So she done got him hushed up real quick and gave him the plan. And they're going along whatever plan she said. But she already know that he going to do what he going to do anyway. All right. Moving on to Nicki Minaj. And I think his name is Kenneth. Kenny. We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the Death card. Oh, boy. Let's get one card to clarify both of those together. Because it could be... Somebody with Nicki Minaj and Kenny could feel like it's a lot on them for some reason. Now, it's so funny because I was very shocked to get these cards because on the internet it looks like something different. But the 10 of Wands here is like it's a lot of burden on somebody, like somebody is carrying a lot. And with the death card, this is a transformation, a change, or something, something that's going to be an end and a new beginning. So I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Wands and see what's going on with this card. Because this just looks like it's a lot going on. Let's see. Ten of Wands. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands for Nicki Minaj and her man. Okay. And then we're going to clarify the Death card. Okay. So we have the High Priestess here in reverse. So there was something that came out. There was a secret that came out, and that somebody could not hold in any longer. There was something that came out with Nicki Minaj and her man. They couldn't hold it in any longer. It was like, oh my God, it was too much to even carry. Like, they couldn't hold it in any longer. They tried to hide behind it, and it didn't work. So something came out that was a secret that somebody was hiding, because it's just like it was too much on them to keep it in. So with the Hierophant here, this is like a relationship, people getting along. This could be, it's clarifying the Death card. So it can go one or two ways with these two. One or two ways. Somebody could have found out. I don't see cheating, but I see there's a secret, and then somebody put an end to something. But I don't see them ending. With the Hierophant, this is like a couple's card. So unless somebody went to somebody else, which I still don't see. So this could be, unless she's pregnant and she's been holding it in that she's pregnant, and she's uncomfortable holding it in that she's pregnant. So she's finally going to tell people that she's pregnant. Or somebody found out somebody was with somebody else in another relationship, and they had to put an end to it. So it's one of the two. She seems happy to me on the internet, but from these cards, it's saying that a secret came out between them two that the person couldn't hold in any longer, and they had to put an end to something. They had to put an end to this to the relationship. Or she could be pregnant or deciding to marry him, and she has been keeping it private, and she's going to tell somebody either about a marriage, a baby, or a breakup. Like, we're not together anymore. Okay? I wasn't expecting to get all of that. I thought they were going to be like, you know. So that's why I keep clarifying for them. And I'm going to clarify one more card for all four of these. Oh, two cards came out. So we have, see, the Lovers in reverse and the Five of Swords. Definitely could be a breakup on the horizon for these two. I pulled the cards. I shuffled the cards. I've been trying to get away from the breakup idea with these two, because I'm happy that she's found somebody, because it's been a rough road for her with these men, because I feel like she just has that attitude that can kind of intimidate men. And I understand it. She's a Sagittarius. She can't help it. But there could be cheating involved. I don't even, like, it could come, I feel like Nicki's not going to want to tell if it did happen. It could be cheating being involved, or this card could represent because it's in reverse. The two people. This is like, two people together. This also could be a decision or a choice as well. In reverse, it's still a decision or a choice, but it's like a third party in not so great way. So I'm going to hope that they stay together, and I'm wrong. But with the Five of Swords in reverse here, this is like, I'm not even going to fight. I'm just going to walk away. This is like when there's a victory, but it's like a lose-lose situation. Like, I won, but am I really happy I won this way? Right here, it's like you still win. Like, you don't feel like it was a victory. It's kind of like, I don't even want to fight. I don't really feel victorious. But I feel like sometimes this card is like in disguise, because you really are winning. You just don't know you winning. That's what I feel like. I know it's hard to explain. So I don't know what's going on with these two. But it definitely could be more than one thing, because I've read the cards all different ways to avoid like a breakup situation. I keep checking on the dog. Let go of control issues. Somebody is too controlling when it comes in their relationship. Somebody could be too controlling and saying, it could, to one person or both people, it may not feel as natural as it looks on the internet. Let's clarify let go of control issues. Chemistry. So they do have a strong chemistry for each other. So, but something doesn't feel as natural to somebody. Like, somebody could be really, really happy, and the other person could be like, I'm happy, but it's just something that just doesn't feel natural. Somebody's trying to have too much control in their relationship. I'm going to have to do another reading on them, a separate reading on them, because I don't know what's going on. But the last card that popped out is playfulness. So, well, chemistry and playfulness are good cards. But, so it could be a child. It could be. This could also be interference, and it could be a child, but the Five of Swords is what's throwing me off, because this represents conflict. In reverse, it's like, it's conflict, but it's not like, nobody has words. It's like, I'm like an apology almost. So we're going to see what happens with them. I see a couple of things with Nicki Minaj and her man. So we're going to leave that like that. And I don't know exactly what's happening between them two. I do see something coming out. I do know that. Like, something's going to come out that we did not know about them yet. Okay. Beyonce and Jay-Z. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Star card. So I feel like they're going to have, they're working on their next project. I'm sorry. I feel like, it may not come out just yet with the Star card, but I feel like they're moved on to the next thing. Like, they're working on their next project. It could be Jay-Z working on something as well. It could be Jay-Z working on something, but it's not coming yet. It's kind of like, it's a little while from now. So I feel like with them two, I'm just saying work. I'm just saying they got off the tour and went on to start something else. And even if it's just Beyonce's project or Jay-Z's project, they're both involved. So I do feel like I do feel like they are working on like the next thing, like, and they went to it very quickly. Like, okay, we're done with this part. Now let's go on and see what we're gonna do with this. And they're gonna have something else coming out soon. They always got something coming out, but I feel like that's what they're doing. They're working on whatever's next. Keep an open mind is what they have. So it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. I also feel that Jay-Z, and I'm sorry, Beyonce fans, if you're a Beyonce fan, I just want to let you know I like Beyonce. I love Beyonce. But I read the real things, and I say what's real and what comes to me in spirit, what comes to me from my intuition, and what comes out with the cards. So I'm not up here repeating something off the Shade Room, which is a gossip site. I am giving you my honest truth, and what's coming to me by spirit. This is all done for entertainment because it haven't been proven to be true. Well, it kind of has, but not scientifically. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyway, I just want to say that before I get into those two, because when I do my reading for Jay-Z and Beyonce, we got to put that out there because so many people love them and it's like you're bashing or whatever, but no, that's not the truth. Okay, so I do feel that Jay-Z sees other women when he travels. Now, does he do anything else with these women? I'm not saying that, because with the keep an open mind card, this is something different. This is something other than Beyonce. And I feel like sometimes they go their separate ways after a concert. Like he may travel here and she may travel there, and then they'll come back together in the end. I'll have to read on them. But I do feel that they're working on the next project. But I also feel that Jay-Z sees other women because this star card represents travel and, a distance. It's a woman here. See, look at her. And this Knight of Wands is going. It's a young energy, ambitious. And I don't care how old Jay-Z get. He always going to have that spirit about him. That, ambitious, motivating spirit. And I feel like, they are used to this type of lifestyle. When he travels, I don't feel like he's around Beyonce 24/7. And I don't get that he likes to be around Beyonce 24/7. And I apologize if anybody gets upset, but that's what I'm getting. I see like, okay, we did the tour. We did that for such and such months. I'm going to go over here for like 2 to 3 weeks, okay? And chill. And that's an exaggeration, but I do see him traveling and he may see other women. Not saying that he sleeps with them or cheats or whatever, but I do see that he does not enjoy being around Beyonce 24/7. Okay? Like, it's like he just doesn't want to. He wants his space. He wants to, be able to do what he wants to do sometimes. And I'm going to clarify these cards for Beyonce and Jay-Z. Okay. Beyonce and Jay-Z. Let's clarify both these cards together. See, the King of Wands in reverse. He's bored. He gets bored. That's why he kind of he always got to be on the move. See, he gets bored. And you see how he's upright, the young energy right here. This is the older energy, like when he got to be a dad all the time and he got to be a husband all the time. He gets bored. He's a Sagittarius. I believe he's a Sagittarius and she's a Virgo. If you look up the two zodiac signs together, you'll understand why Sagittarius would get bored around a Virgo. But he gets bored, and that's the reason why sometimes he probably go off and he does other things in different countries. I'm hearing different countries, different states, but I'm hearing different countries, and then he'll come right back. It's like he's not even gone for long. The Knight of Wands, he goes and then he comes right back. He's not even gone for long. He just needs time to kind of do him. He with the King of Wands in reverse, he gets bored being around it all the time. So it's like Beyonce has to have an open mind when it dealing with this type of thing, but she's used to Jay-Z being a certain way, so I don't think that it bothers her as much as people would think it would. She got business to do too. She's always working. She's like, whatever. Okay, not saying that she thinks that it's always something going on, but she knows her man. So shoot, who knows what Beyonce got going on? She has a Scorpio moon. She could have, Lord knows, any type of secret man, secret something, secret, who knows? Like, she's a smart. Virgos are very calculated. She's a smart woman. Okay, she has her shit in order, so she ain't playing. She's very, very smart, so she's aware of what goes on. Okay, she's definitely protecting herself and her legacy, no matter what Jay-Z does. Just saying. Okay, so that is my reading on the couples, that I have so far. I will give an update on the Aaliyah situation. I know you guys want to hear more about that because I appreciate all the comments on the Aaliyah story, because I put those 4 parts up back in January, and that's been an ongoing conversation. So we're going to get into R. Kelly, we're going to get into Beyonce and Jay-Z, we're going to get into a lot of different things, and the April monthlies are coming up. I will talk to you guys soon. Remember, the whole month of March, it's $30, and you get 10 minutes for free. Remember, anything past 5 questions, the price goes up a little bit, okay? So I will talk to you guys soon, and have a great day. Bye.